Good morning, my awesome friends and followers. Thank you very much for your continued support as we keep moving in the direction of non-bullshittery. Anyway, if you're watching this video and you're watching this channel and you haven't subscribed, why not? It's free. Right, Thursday. I've got dropped my son off at golf this morning, and then this afternoon he's at football. Busy day for me, and I'm still writing, by the way. I'm on chapter 2. Yeah, first chapter's about 5,000 words. So I'm really pleased. I'm just moving in that direction. Didn't want to write too much last night. Didn't want to ruin the flow, if that makes sense. Anyway, so what's been happening? Well, you've seen the thumbnail. Spiteful. I was right. A couple of days ago when I mentioned about that so-called secret letter being left on the memorial for the globe to see and the press to look at, I knew it was spiteful. I knew he was trying to upstage everything. I knew he was trying to make the victory in Japan, the 80th anniversary of the victory in Japan Day, I knew he was trying to make it about himself. He can't even leave proper military personnel who've seen trauma and combat and have actually done something for their country. He had to upstage him with his, aviation certificate. I just found it spiteful. And it's now been said by royal correspondents, and it's in today's media, that what he did was not only spiteful, it was unjustified. The fact that he tried to say that I looked up to my grandfather, but at the same time, the world, we watched him throw a spanner in the works and accuse someone of racism in the royal family. And a lot of people pointed the finger at the Duke of Edinburgh. Now, a few of you mentioned the other day in the comments, but Trevor, he did say that it wasn't him. Yeah, it took him, he didn't do it straight away though, did he? He left that little coil spinning, didn't he? Like a little hand grenade. And I now know, based on actions and based on this new book, which is arriving today, by the way, the book entitled, written by Andrew Lowney, arrives at the Colts household today. But based on what we now see and hear, I don't believe he left the royal family to escape the paparazzi, because he's fucking constantly with them, isn't he? He throwing little shitty sweets out at them to drag them to his own nonsense. Yes. Well, I believe he left the royal family to distance himself from Uncle Andrew, that had previously had, possibly, in my opinion and without prejudice, sexual encounters with his wife. And that is why he distanced himself from the royal family. But that's my opinion. I'm allowed to have my opinion. I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments what you think. But here we have a guy who, for some reason, he is fixated on being this combat veteran. In his head, he's a combat veteran. On paper, he's not even a fucking A grade or a B grade. In paper, he's like, yeah, don't think he will continue on the army. See if he was a soldier in A company or B company or C company, 1 Royal Irish, he'd been asked to leave. We don't think you're going to achieve much here. He'd be asked to leave. He wasn't achieving anything. But I just find this whole narcissistic approach of him thinking he's some sort of veteran czar is outdated. It's outdated. It's about time everyone called him out for what it is. We seen the other day with retired officer Edward Fortescue calling him out. We've seen that there's now lots of veterans that are on the British Invictus team are having to keep it shut because they want to be part of the team, but they want nothing to do with him. When will the UK wake up and get rid of this fucking oxygen thief who couldn't even let the victory of Japan Day pass without him putting his fucking nose in it? In fact, writing these little letters with a little fake H and, calligraphy H with a shitty crown on top. He doesn't have a crown. All this here, making himself look like royalty when he's actually not. We need to stop playing this fantasy game with him and just call him out. Henry, go away. Anyway, listen, thanks for watching my video this morning. I look forward to the next one, which will be up in the next hour. Take care and have a wonderful day.